Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking on Cardiff in the league, a derby, and then we'll play our first ever Champions League game against Copenhagen. Where I left you off in the last episode was against West Ham and St. Paulo. We beat St. Paulo with a very rotated team. We won it in the 91st minute, and we beat West Ham 3-0 convincingly. Today we'll be getting into this game. We won't have no tactics. We're going to go with Vorm in goal, Richard, Ginter, Amat, Davis, Roda, Honda, Lacazette, Michu, Hesse, Bone. Even though we have a Champions League game midweek, we will still go very strong, considering it's a derby. Any other game, apart from top six, I would have rotated. But it's a derby, and I never want to lose a derby. It looks like they are going to play 4-4-2. We will show me down to the weak foot, and I'm going to say I'm expecting a win. We haven't lost in the opening day of the season. They're playing a 4-4-2. Marshall in goal. Bradford, Shaw. I think they let go of Stephen Corker. Let's have a little look quickly. I think they have let go of him. They have let go of Stephen Corker. He went to Paris Saint-Germain. They bought Naismith on loan from Everton. Okay, an established player. Kanjima. Okay, brought in Fabian Shaw, a defender. They brought in Benoit Tremolinas as well. Yeah, they've let go of their best centre back. Brought in someone who can replace him, but they've upgraded left back. We got a highlight. We haven't now. They're breaking Cornelius. Forced the same out of Michel Vorm. My opinion, ain't fully gelled yet. Corner taken in, headed over the bar by Michael Turner. Oh, Benjamin Turner. Here we go. Ben Davis at the back, gives it to Honda. Honda to Michu to Hesse. Hesse goes back to Amat. We're just building up here in the midfield. Michu back to Amat. We ain't really going nowhere. Roda, Michu. It's opened up for Lacazette. Lacazette goes to Michu. Davis will probably have to go back. No, he won't. He will now. Davis, Richard, Lacazette, Michu, and Michu makes it 1-0 and the second goal of the season. We lead at the Millennium Stadium. Positive start. Coriolanus is having a good game. Vorm, good save by Michel Vorm. Vorm forced into a wonderful save. Right, corner taken in, but it's got gone out for another corner. Natoko, corner taken back post. They're trying to go to the back post of Coriolanus. Ain't gone nowhere. Bit of a concern that we could be vulnerable at set pieces. Come on. 40 minutes in nearly. Cardiff got a highlight. Tremolinas. Very good attacking left back. Tried to put ball over the top, hasn't worked, and we're on the break here. Michu gives it to Hesse, the winner in the cup we just played. Michu tried to put a pass in behind for Lacazette, didn't work. Coriolanus to bring the ball down our end. Craig Noon. Michu's won the ball not once but twice. Coriolanus. Tremolinas. Shot. Goal kick to us. Ben Davis picks it off. Roda. Lacazette lays it off to Rashard. Rashard should have just shot, instead delaying the ball. Honda, Hesse, Lacazette. Lacazette cuts in and shoots and scores for his first ever Swansea goal. He's played very well in his first derby for the club, and he has put it in the goal. 2-0 Swansea. Hesse assist. He brings it past John Bryford and cuts in and shoots first time. David Marshall unable to get there and makes it 2-0. We're leading. Right, I'm going to say you've given a great 45 minutes. We're going to let Rashard play this game. Tarushi got injured in the last game, so I'm just going to have to protect him a bit here. Tadashi, sorry, so he won't be available for 2 or 3 weeks. Byron is going to come off. We're going to Alexander Patter a go. I think that we'll leave it for now. If he goes 3-0, we'll take Hesse off. And we'll make the rest of our subs. 10 minutes into the second half, nothing's happened. It looks like they've made no subs. Right. Okay, we've got a highlight. Never mind. Hesse. Putting the ball over the top of Ben Davies intercepted. Honda's won it back but loses the challenger. And here comes Fraser Campbell. Fraser Campbell. Ball. Oh, Matthias Ginter. Own goal. Right. I think we're just going to bring off. We'll do the smart changes. Britain. Leon Britain. Hughes. Ronaldinho on. I was a little bit of a concern how Fraser Campbell cut in there and just run through the whole team. And Williams is just giving the ball away. Here comes Craig Bellamy. And a good interception by Roeder. We've won the ball back. Counter, Pato. And Pato running through the defence like they're not even there, showing the class. Here comes Cardiff now. Goodmanson. Oh, saved by Michel Vaughan. We've been very open here. We're just going to go to a cautious now. Ronaldinho. Free kick. Bellamy taken. Shot over the bar. They've really come into it the last 10 to 15 minutes. Davis wins the header. Pato. Ronaldinho. He scores. Ronaldinho scores, but is it onside? VAR review. VAR rewards the goal. Pato gets an assist. That was great assist and great goal from Ronaldinho, just to lift it over the goalkeeper's head and slot it in. Here we come. Campbell. Bellamy. To make this a dodgy end, and they have. He's 3-2 now. Could Cardiff equalise? Ginter's not played well in this second half. And we do win 3-2. We didn't play as well in that second half, but our subs did make the impact. Right. Rangel. Boney is suspended. we'll make our things now. Tadashi is available to come on the bench. And we'll put Rowledge. Richards will go up front. Right, we'll make some changes. Rangel will come on, play this game. And Taylor. We'll try and go and we'll go to Guzman, because I think the Guzman has that nous about him to get up and down the pitch. I think Honda's great on the second half of the pitch, but not on ours. It's 6 games without losing now. Our last game in the Premier League last season, was Man City. Our first one was Man City. We are on a bit of a roll now. Maybe we need to improve defensively, because we conceded 5 goals in 5 games. Ain't very good. I would love to know last season what was our results against Cardiff. Our results against Cardiff were a 2-2 draw. And we played we drew 2-2. So last season it was 2 goals stalemate. Last season, if I was brutally honest, I was lucky to keep my job in the first half of the season, because we went on periods where we didn't win the games like this one. But then the second half after the season, it just clicked when Europa League, of course. Right, let's play this last game of the episode. Robin Van Persie, was he on this? So he scored 5 goals. They're playing Jonathan Wind, Lars Jacobson, Chris and Diego. This is Diego Rodriguez, Chu Park. Alright, let's just make this a little bit faster, shall we? And get towards the game. It is hot in the UK in a minute, guys, isn't it? What do you think of the transfer window? In real life, I think it's going to be interesting. As this video goes out, it'll be the opening game of the season. Liverpool Bournemouth. Right. Interesting. I'll keep an eye on Pedro Bian. In real life, did move to the Premier League. He played for West Ham. Will Hughes. They're saying play him. And he is good in the 10 position. Okay, so I need to take on board. I would love to get like a Gary Cahill or John Stones. Just someone who's quality at the back. Because I think that's what we're going to build this team around, to be honest. Solid defence. Right, they're playing 4-4-2. We're going to go form. We've changed it up a bit with Taylor and Rangel coming in. Roda and De Guzman comes in. And Pato comes in for the suspended Wilfred Bonnet. I hope it's just one match with Bonnet. True. Right. I know they're playing a 4-4-2. Well, to be fair, I didn't share our group from last episode, but we have a corner. Corner taken quickly. In box. Comes out to Guzman. Lacazette. And Lacazette makes it 1-0. 2 goals in 2 games for Alexander Lacazette. Has he finally settled in at the club? 1-0 Swansea. Here they have a highlight though. Poirier. Rodriguez. De Kirk. Jakobsen. Goes back to Wilm. De Kirk. Jakobsen. Michu pressing. Rodriguez. Missed channel, but Amat comes and wins the challenge. Pato wins the header to Lacazette. Goes back to Rangel. Goes into Taylor and Taylor. Lacazette 2-0. 2 for Alexandre Lacazette. A quick, dangerous counter attack. Exposed Copenhagen. Right, what is our... No, wrong one. Let's league table. Right, in our group we have Inter Milan, Steaua Bucharest, I think that is, and Copenhagen. This is a very winnable group. It'll be interesting what we're like playing against Inter Milan. Michu wins the header low, and here comes Plateau. Steps it through to Lacazette, and Lacazette should have made that a hat-trick. I think Boney's going to be displaced in his team very soon. Williams, here comes Rangel, goes inside to Lacazette, goes back to Roda, and Roda plays it to Michu. Michu, shot, saved. This is just going to be a one-way street now, isn't it? De Guzman, corner, taken, crossed in, and goes into Ashley Williams, and he scores a header. 3-0. De Guzman's playing very well as well. Like it looks tired. Amat, Taylor, Hesse, Taylor. I'm recording. What? I'm recording, you stupid bitch. 3-0. Fucking mess up. Poirier. Park. Bugada. Lacazette. Lacazette. 3-0 at half time, being very convincing. Rangel. Mom, can you tell him please? You know what I'm doing. Rangel, coming in, Michu, Roda, Lacazette. Oh, couldn't quite find the ball. They could counter on us here. It's 3-0, been very convincing. Gleason could put a cross in, and he has. It's 3-1. I'm making subs now, so we dead the game. Michu's got a yellow card. I don't want him getting sent off. No, we will bring on Hughes. Lacazette looks tired. We'll bring on Nathan Dyer. Hesse will come off. Actually, Hesse will go up front. Ronaldinho, come on. Williams, Sebastian Roda, Davis will come on. The defence having a good game. Roda can come off. Kuzuka Honda plays the ball in the midfielder. That's a good thing about what we've done this summer. We've brought in midfielders and attackers that can play multiple roles. Dino won't play up front. He will play Hughes, Ronaldinho play left wing. De Guzman, Hesse's floated on the left. Gonna cut it back. for Davis. Rangel shot over the bar. Right, come on. This game's turned very sour, very quick for us. They've only had 5 shots in this game. We've battered them 19 shots. We've had more of the ball, more corners. They've committed more fouls than us. We've had more of the passes. Hughes needs to win the ball over there. Poirier shot over the bar. .80 minutes in, 3-1. This is really turned to a controlling performance. Scored all the goals, and then it's just turned to a very controlling, dominating performance. 90th minute now. Park. There'll be 4 minutes to added time. It's 3-2. That looked offside. It did look offside. Nothing more, nothing less. Very well done. But that'll be the end of the episode today. We've won our first ever game in the Champions League. We won against our rivals in a derby 3-2. I'm going to praise Lacazette because he's really shown in this episode what he can do. We will be back we're going to bring it a bit of a break. We won't bring you back for the first game away in San Siro. We'll let there be a little bit of a time jump. We'll bring you back about here. We'll bring you back for Palace and Inter Milan at home. That's going to be all for today. I hope you like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications for the next episode of Swansea City 2024 Retro Database. Goodbye.